I might want to do that. Hey, what's happening, guys? What is going on, motherfuckers? How's it going? Oh, it's not centered. Oh, come on. There we go. Right there. Right there. You got to stick it right between. I need to fix that. I need to change my overlay, I think. I think it's time for a new overlay. It's time for me to get... okay. Almost said something and I saw my mom was in the chat. Anyways, all right, guys. What's going on? What's happening? How you doing? Cheers. What is up, Josh? Yo, what's going on, Nathaniel? How you doing? All right, we got Jazz right there. Oh. Yeah. Okay, well, make sure that's working. Everything's working. We're good. All right, we got Shadow Ghost. How's it going? Mi hermano, what's up, Angel? How you doing? Jesse? Mr. Niner fan, how's it going? And what's up? What's going on, Hubs? We got Marvin. Then we got Mama Film Junkie. What's up? How you doing? Love you. How you doing? Bradley. Hi. Dana? Dananya? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, Miss Stewart. I ask anybody. I'm bad at pronouncing names, but hopefully I pronounced it as well as I could. You should have tweeted the Jonah Hill gif again for Frosty. Oh, yeah, that guy. I mean, I tell you what. What's going on, Evan? No, what are you talking about? I'm wearing a Cobra Kai shirt. Got a new shirt. What are you talking about? This is good. See? I bought this, I don't know, probably like 2 weeks ago. Finally washed it. What's going on, Mr. Jesse? Yep, sorry. Alakzu, how you doing? Mr. Venom Vlog, what is up, bud? Mr. Seek, how you doing? I'm gonna plug in my laptop here. Just gave me the warning that it's about to die, so I just saved its life. What's going on, D-Ball? How you doing? We got Juan, we got Edward, everybody's here. What's going on, Andrew? Mattia, yes, you're here too. You got Darth Vengeance right here. We got Mr. Fear Jason. Like I said, I apologize if I said it wrong. It's okay. I'll just call you Miss Stewart. And then the Batman is almost finished filming. I know. I'm actually surprised it hasn't. Dune progress. I mean, as far as I could tell, it's just still in post-production. Hopefully, it's set to be set to release on my birthday, which I'm really hoping for. Still think it's cold in Cali. Right now, it's currently 48 degrees. It was a little chilly today, not too bad, and I actually had to go out and work today, and it was freezing this morning. It was freezing cold this morning, man. I tell you what, let me adjust this a little bit. There's ice all over my car this morning. And well, not all over it, but on the windows and everything. But luckily I have a good whatchamacallit, the heat thing that hits the windshield in the back. What do they call that? Defroster. There it is. Jeez. Luckily I have a good one of those because I got up and I left my house about 6:30. So yeah, it was cold. It was cold for like most of the day. It's pretty chilly, but it was actually pretty nice, especially when you're out like walking around and stuff like that. It's not too shabby when it's a crisp little, sun's out and it's like 48 degrees. Not too bad. So it is still pretty cold for California. That's all. Like I said, us Californians, we can't. There's two, like I've said before, there's two types of Californians. When it drops below like 60 degrees, you either have the Californians that all of a sudden it's just like it's layers and layers. It's freaking got to wear my hoodies and I got to wear my sweatshirts and oh my God, I got to bundle up. It's so cold. It's 58 degrees, guys. And then you got the Californians who are just like, it could be. I saw it today. It's like 46 degrees outside. Dude's just shorts and sandals still. Like whatever. Cold doesn't bother me. Yeah, that's what happens. Freaking Californians, man. What's going on, Jose? How you guys doing? All right, we got Brandon up here too. We got Joey. What is up, Mr. Will Diesel? How much do you weigh? I haven't weighed myself in a while. The last time I weighed myself, I was probably I was about 158, 159, something like that. So that's right. So I'm a little stocky. So. See, here in Cleveland, the high temp will be 26 tomorrow, 26 degrees. My mom said she just left, but now I can freely talk. No, I just there was a joke I was gonna make in the beginning, and then I saw my mom, and I always forget. But most of the time, I don't care, and she doesn't care either. She's even told me my mom's cool like that. You got a $180. You're a buck. Well, you're taller than me, Garza. You're tall. I'm not tall. I'm not as tall. So that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not I'm not a super tall dude. So yeah, I gotta make up for it with the So yeah, I'm about last time I checked, I was like 158, maybe 160, something like that. Anyways, guys, now that we're talking about how fat I am, just kidding. Thank you for clicking in to Film Junkie Live on this Tuesday, January 26th. Oh man, we're wrapping up this month. Hey, Mr. Reeves Effects, what's up, bud? How you doing? Yes, Reeves. If you guys know who that is, that's the guy who does all mainly the Batman costume stuff. Showed an image of his Batfleck Arkham yesterday. Hopefully, I can get him on the vodka stream soon, so we could discuss some of the costume making stuff. We gotta talk about that again because it almost happened one time, but we'll definitely make it happen soon. So yeah. Anyways, what the heck? All right, now I got to turn my thing off because group chat is now deciding to, hey, let's start talking right now. All right. Anyways, appreciate you guys clicking in as per usual on this Tuesday. All right. I'll hit you up then. Sure, I'll hit you up next month, and we'll discuss and get you on, and have a good time. Have some discussions, talk about costumes and shit like that. So that'd be cool. Thank you for doing that. Where's the plumber? Stop it, William. Stop it. No more plumber, please. Anyways, all right. Like I was saying, thank you for clicking in on this Tuesday. You guys are awesome. You guys are always awesome. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up button. Do that. That always helps, of course. Make sure you're subscribed. If you want to join the Film Junkie membership, then go for it. Hit that join button. Right there below the like button. You could do that. So, and then of course, everything down below. Make sure you follow me on all the sock meds and everything. And if you want to really help out the pirate ship, of course, we got the Film Junkie Patreon where you get some exclusive stuff. Like you got the Patreons always get the know who the guest is on the vodka stream. I haven't secured the guest yet for Friday, but hopefully soon. But if you want to do that, really helps out the pirate ship. And I'll you get some other exclusive stuff I'm working on and everything. And then of course the merchandise. When it comes to the Film Junkie Closet, you can go in there, get yourself a shirt. Got the exclusive. Got ham. Got the slate. Got the metalhead shirt. Got the vodka stream shirt. The signal shirt. The May the Source Be With You shirt. The Keaton shirt. And then, of course, the newly added Back to the Future Take Me Back to 2015 shirt. So go check all that out, guys. It's awesome. Yeah. What's going on, Neil? Making me hungry with your freaking your Taco Tuesday video right there, man. I mean, I'm like, it's okay though. After this, I'm gonna, cook up the top sirloin that I picked up yesterday because I picked up two big top sirloins yesterday at the grocery store because they were like $5 a pound. Usually they're like $7 a pound. So you save those two little bucks. I'm gonna get two. So I'm gonna cook that up. Have that with some spinach mix. That's right. Trying to eat just protein. Talking about, you guys are talking about, your diets right here with Garza and everything like that. And Russ just said Grace's donut. That just really, all of a sudden my appetite went out the door. Thank you, Russ, for doing that. No pineapple pizza. That's not part of the Film Junkie diet. Okay, that is not part of the Film Junkie diet. I don't care. One of these days, though, it's going to happen. I already know. There's going to be some wager, some bet. Something's going to happen where I'm going to end up having to eat like pineapple pizza live on a live stream or on a video or something like that. I see that happening, but hopefully it doesn't because I might throw up live. Okay, that's weird, Jesse. Anyways, all right, so. Let's go to the tweets here first, like I always like to do, and see. Obviously, I was working today, so I didn't do a lot of tweeting, a lot of retweeting stuff. I always like to retweet stuff that people worked on and then just interesting things. But yeah, I didn't do a whole lot today because yeah, I was, when I was out, I did not even look at my phone. But let's go right here. Okay, so Dane DeHaan, I like the fact that he tweeted this right now. Dane DeHaan said there's no truth to the rumors that he'll return as Harry Osborn, Green Goblin in Spider-Man 3. Good. There doesn't need to be him. Okay, they already got one person from Amazing Spider-Man 2, Electro, Jamie Foxx. That's fine. And I love the fact that he said, will someone please tell my mom so she could stop asking about this? What's sad is like, it wasn't, his getting Green Goblin wasn't that bad. Maybe I don't know if I'd really dug the makeup of it, the makeup aesthetic, to be honest. I don't know. Like, I get he was like transforming into it, but I mean, the voice and stuff wasn't too bad. He had the laugh and everything going on for him, but yeah, no Dane DeHaan, unless he's, of course, just talking gibberish. But I think they shouldn't have him in there. And then I posted this GIF right here because it's like, all right, so according to TV Line, J.J. Abrams' Justice League Dark series is reportedly still in development at HBO Max, despite lack of updates since announcement. Cool. Awesome. I like that. It's still happening. We're good, right? That's all that matters. We're still good, apparently, on it. So that's fine. You just kind of wonder, like, okay, why hasn't there been any updates? But I don't know. Maybe we'll get some soon. Who knows? We'll see. And then, of course, Miss Wonder Meg sending over this to me, of course, because we have pop obsessions and some more Godzilla versus Kong pops right here. Look at that. He's even got his axe. I want the one with the axe. And I want the Godzilla. Well, I want them all. But if I had to choose one, of each character, I would say the Godzilla with the breathing, his radiation fire, and then, of course, the axe holding King Kong right there. I like that. And then, of course, the keychains are cool too. But yeah, there's some Godzilla versus Kong pops coming. So that's good. And then speaking of that, merchandise. Team Kong, motherfucker. Come on. You want to be Team Kong. Oh, don't say Team Plumber. Man, you guys. Man, I'm going to have to I'm going to call my landlady and be like, hey, can you invite the plumber over around 6-ish? Everybody wants to talk to him. And of course, Team Godzilla. And then that's a pretty cool logo right there on that hoodie. That's not too shabby at all. And then, of course, you get a phone case. I guess those are available on Amazon. So that's pretty cool. This is a heartwarming video right here. So apparently, sad. Daughter is, suffering from cancer. She's fighting cancer. So the mom's shaving her head. And then the mom decides, I'm going to shave my head with you. Oh, I mean, that puts a tear. I mean, she's crying. Oh. And then there's the end right there. That's a good mom right there. That's a great mom. So that'll put some water in your eyes right there. Thought that was kind of cool. Anyways, and then so listen to this, guys. This is totally, this makes total sense right here when it comes to LA. This is the LA council meeting. Okay. I mean, I've expressed how effed up these politicians are and these people are that are running this state or this county, city, whatever the hell you want to call it. So listen to this right here. This was funny. It made me laugh. And it was like, this is about right.
Madam President, today is Tuesday and time for the flag salute.
Mr. De Leon, can you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this morning?
Thank you very much, Madam President. It'd be an honor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And to the republic.
Indivisible. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And to the republic for which it stands.
For which it stands.
There you go.
Nation,
that's some of it.
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, man. He doesn't even know the fucking Pledge of Allegiance. What? There you go. Thank you, Jesse. Deep in ya. Yeah, that's pretty sad. But that makes sense given it's LA. Yeah, that totally makes a lot of sense. That's the public school system. Yes, exactly. Hey, look at this. This guy's living his best life right here. Yeah, man turns himself into black alien by removing nose, top lip. And then, of course, tattooing his entire face and adding more stuff to it. So apparently he saw the movie Bright and was like, hey, I want to look like that guy-ish. There you go. All right. How do you, I mean, what does he do? What does he do that he has the money to do this? That's not cheap. He got his nose removed and his upper lip removed. And then he tattooed like his entire face. Okay. What profession is he doing that he was able to pay for all that? And how was he able to still be in that profession? I mean, holy crap. Toxic Avenger. Yeah. There you go. He's going for that role, apparently. Oh, terrible. And then Junkie XL. Look at that. Look at that. See, that's what I love about Junkie XL is, I mean, you see normal, guys doing scores and they have like a whole orchestra of strings and brass and everything like that. You got Junkie XL with all these drummers. It's all about the fucking drums, man. That's what I love about good old Tom. He loves them drums. I love that because, I'm a drummer myself and I'm like, yes, please. Love that. I just love that image. I mean, rare do you see that. And then somebody, Mr. Luke right here said, hey, once again, he's asking HBO Max and AT&T to make a Kingdom Come series starring these people, and I will not stop asking before it happens. That's not bad. I'd watch it, Why not? I mean, it could work. I dig it. I would not be against it if they did that. And then apparently Rosario Dawson and Randall Park, they're in the Rock's Young Rock series. Is Rosario Dawson, is she just like in every TV show, it seems? I mean, what was the last movie she was in? I could only remember her being in like TV shows now. She's also a part of that. She's like there's a new game show that she's a part of too. But she just like said, fuck it, I'm just going to do TV. Yeah, I drum. I do the drum. I'm not like, crazy good or anything like that, but I taught myself, got the coordination when I was younger. See, yeah, please be more specific. How can I be more specific than I can drum? I know how to play the drums. What's up, Rosemary? Okay. And then of course on this day, sad, on this day last year, we lost an icon. We lost somebody truly that was, masterful in his craft and was going to do great things even post basketball. But yes, rest in peace, Kobe, Bryant, and G. It's really sad. I can't believe that was a year ago. Felt like it was like 5 years ago, didn't it? What's going on, Nicotina? Yeah, rest in peace, Black Mamba, man. It's really sad. I mean, it's just crazy because, right after that, it just seemed like that's when everything started hitting the fan, man. It's when COVID and everything. It's just crazy. Yeah. So rest in peace. And yeah, it's crazy that it's been a year. It's been a year, man. I thought this was funny. So waking up to Android. Come on. That's hilarious. I don't know. I'm an Android guy. And yes, the alarm ringtones are nice and peaceful and just like, whoo. I don't know. Like when it comes to Apple, do they have like ridiculous like alarm ringtones? Because that's what I don't know. Is that what that's meaning right there? I just don't know. And then, yeah, we'll talk about that. And then, of course, Mr. David Ayer, somebody asked, is it true after killing his family, Diablo drives off and drinks a bottle in your cut? And it was reshot because it was too dark. And he said lies. So there you go. Mr. Ayer teasing again. Yes, Team Android. I love the fact that you guys are Team Android. It's so funny, though, because my laptop and my desktop are both Macs. But I will never own an iPhone because I don't like iPhones. It's weird. Mr. Ray Porter sporting off his t-shirt right there. So that's cool. I'm going to order mine soon. Somebody needs to make a Batman Forever noir version, please. Why not? I don't know. Anytime that I see these gifs that have Batman Forever in black and white, I want to see it. Even though there's a lot of neon, I think that's probably why I want to see it in black and white. So, and then my buddy Chris, he of course said like he put this right. Godzilla fans on why Godzilla would win, and there's like a whole fucking just a laundry list of things, and then Kong defenders, big monkey. Hey, come on. King Kong's got to use his brain, all right? He's going to use his brain to defeat him. And then, of course, somebody made this right here in the style of Batman vs. Superman. I love that. I would gladly put that on my wall right there. I like that. Creative people. And then look at this. Okay, apparently Miss Lee Bermejo, whatever how you say his name. Apparently he's designing. He's going to be doing a drawing of Pattinson right here, and he teased it. Look at that, because we know that Matt Reeves kind of took, Matt Reeves and company took a little inspiration, I think, from Bermejo's, his depiction of the bat suit, which has always been a favorite of mine, and he's going to actually do a version where it is full on Pattinson. So looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to that. And hey, guess what, guys? I guess we'll talk about this now. Well, let's get to this. We got Ray Fisher jump roping. That's all. It's majestic, You could just hear the. So there's some Ray Fisher jump roping. He's just like, yeah, why not? Rebuilding the rhythm, Rainmaker. There you go. So good for Ray, man. Keep in shape. So there's all that. All right, guys. So. Okay, now let's get to the topics at hand. Now, the first thing, of course, is Godzilla versus Kong gets pushed back 5 days. That's right, to the 31st, right? I forgot to pull up my calendar here. So it was originally on the 26th. Now it's going to be on the 31st. So yeah, it was going to be the 26th. It was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so only 5 days. So here we go right here. And guys, just remember when I told you guys yesterday, I posted this GIF yesterday. So, I was kind of like, because I was hearing like, oh yeah, apparently Godzilla vs. Kong was going to move. I didn't know where to, but I heard, loosely, I was like, oh, it's going to move. Sweet. So here's the Deadline article right here that talks about that, as well as some other things. So here we go. And then we'll talk about what that means for Zack Snyder's Justice League. But right here, it says Warner Brothers sets date for James Wan's Malignant, which I'm curious about. And then Godzilla vs. Kong to open closer to Easters. So the Malignant. Yeah. So James Wan's upcoming horror movie is opening on September 10th this year per Warner Brothers. So that's going to get assigned, the dual release as well. Part of their theatrical plan. So there we go there. Meanwhile, Legendary's Godzilla vs. Kong is going 5 days later domestically on Wednesday, March 31st, not March 26th, though foreign markets will debut on that date. So this is only for America. That's what's going on with that. So you guys internationally will still get to watch it 5 days earlier. You bastards. Jeez. I mean, as much as like, as much as I'm like, good, maybe that date needs for somebody else, but even though it's only 5 days, internally, I'm still thinking,
don't do this to me. God!
Just because I want to see the movie, but it's fine. It's totally fine. So, Universal has their cool Bob Odenkirk movie. Oh yeah, that's right. In spirit of blah, 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 on HBO on April 2nd. So there you go, guys. Godzilla vs. Kong moved only 5 days. And then, of course, there's been a lot of talk about what's happening with Zack Snyder's Justice League. Is it going to get that March 26th date, or is it going to be the 25th? What's going to happen to it? So obviously that's the next topic at hand. Did Zack Snyder's Justice League claim March 26th date? Well, obviously there's other people out there, notably, that are talking about different dates. She's been saying stuff too. Oh man, it's funny, like when I look at my timeline and I see the love-hate relationship that people have with Grace, me, I'm just kind of like, okay, I follow her, just see what she has to say. She does seem to have some kind of source. Snyder seems to trust her, but there is some interesting things that when things come about, and a lot of people think that she gaslights people and stuff like that, and I'm just kind of like, or maybe she just hears things and just blurts it out. To me, that's what it is. And maybe sometimes she should like, hey, let's bring it down. Don't quite do that yet. Don't mention anything like that yet. If you don't know for sure, maybe just relax a little bit when it comes. But she did hear that it could be coming out on the 18th. Now, when it comes to my side of the whole thing and me reaching out and kind of just like digging a little bit, or just, basically just reaching out. I'm still hearing that it's most likely going to have that date of either the 25th or the 26th, but there's also a chance. I also heard that, there's a chance it might get bumped up a week. I don't know, but I don't hear any confirmation. We're going to find out soon. If anything, we might find out maybe this week. I don't know. Isn't like there an AT&T investors thing that's happening tomorrow or something like that? I don't know. Maybe they're going to talk about it on them. They're going to be like, hey, this is when the date for Zack Snyder's Justice League come out. But it is kind of interesting that they're like, hey, let's go ahead and push Godzilla versus Kong down 5 days. We'll just do that. And and I'm just wondering if, like, is it a good idea to bring up Zack Snyder's Justice League just to let it breathe a little bit, or just say fuck all and just be like, okay, watch Zack Snyder's Justice League that weekend, and then 5 days later you can watch Godzilla versus Kong. Trying to determine whether that's like all a good stuff. You think it's going to be the 25th? Of course. Yeah, I know the significance of that date. So you think, that could be the case, but I'm just kind of wondering, like, there are little talks out there that are saying like, there is a chance that it could get bumped up to March 18th. But I think, if it's going to be a significant date of March 25th anniversary and everything, certain things happening, I mean, I would say just keep it on that date. And just that'll be a complete Zack Snyder's Justice League weekend happening. And then, that following Wednesday, guess what? You get to watch two big giant monsters beat the shit out of each other. It doesn't get any better than that. So, yeah. Maybe exactly. Adam Snyder too. Yeah. Yeah. So it's all very interesting. Zack likes, he does like those March release dates. And, obviously he's like mum's the word when it comes to a lot of things, but I'm just trying to think, is like, would it benefit it? Do you guys think it would benefit if it got bumped up a week earlier to the 18th? That's what I was like kind of questioning. And that's what I was kind of thinking about today when I was hearing about all this. I'm like, if it got bumped up to the 18th or the 9th, late 18th, would it benefit it just to have to breathe for like a whole straight week? And then you got the week of Godzilla versus Kong. Or is it just like, who cares? Put it on the 25th, 26th, and then see what happens. Because obviously it's not doing the dual release like Godzilla vs. Kong. That's going to be the dual release. Zack Snyder's Justice League is exclusively on HBO Max. So I don't know. See what happens. Trailer when? Trailer probably next week. I don't know. I'm guessing like next week sometime, maybe. Because, let's see. Where are we at right now? So I don't even know what day. It's the 26th. So obviously the first day of February is on a Monday. And I know there's going to be like a trending topic that's happening on the 31st. And we're going to push that shit because I think he even was like, let's fucking do it. I mean, no longer. I mean, I'm surprised he's holding back right now, guys. I'm surprised Snyder hasn't done anything yet, because now Wonder Woman 84 no longer on HBO Max. Okay, it's been there for a month, no longer on HBO Max. So now you no longer have to worry about, any kind of promotion of Wonder Woman 84. And one thing I didn't talk about yesterday too, guys, I saw there's some people, and even some people, of course, the ones that don't like me, which I don't care. And anytime that they see any of us doing something, I of course have to be like all that. Pretty much they act like this. Fuck off! Get out! Fucking out! Yeah, pretty much that's the way it's gonna be. That's how they act like that. But they're talking about like, because of everything that's happening, it's like, okay, once Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out, let's just cancel and let it be known that we're gonna cancel. And I'm kind of like, okay, if you want if we want more from the Snyderverse, the fandom can't just be like, fuck this, we're gonna cancel right after the movie comes out. I was trying to like make sense of that kind of logic. I mean, even if you do decide to cancel after Zack Snyder's Justice League, just don't make it vocal. But at the same time, it's like, this is the streaming service. Jason Kylar and crew were the ones that said, hey, we're going to release the Snyder Cut. Okay. Not Warner Brothers, not all, Sarnoff and Hamada and all those guys, all those fucking people, that cacksucker and then, it's HBO Max. It's Jason Kylar. It's all them. They're the ones that are like, hey, do that. So to show that appreciation, I mean, I get it. It's $15 a month. I get that. And maybe there's not much on there that it's got quite a library. I mean, you could like dig into old films and like I said, I mean, I'm watching Batman the Animated Series like crazy, but you can really find some gems in there. I hope it keeps on increasing, but at the same time, I'm just like, if you want more of the Snyderverse, you want to show some appreciation, show that's, I mean, look what happened when it comes to Godzilla versus Kong. And the whole moving of the date. And then a lot of people were tweeting at AT&T, Warner Media, Jason Kylar about the rumor that, that Miss Grace had. And, I don't know if like that had anything to do with it, but I'm pretty sure that they're monitoring all like the tweets, the amount of tweets that were like not happy about that whole thing. And you kind of wonder like what was happening behind the scenes. Was Zack fighting for it? Did they just like, all right, Zack, we're going to give you, your date. You're going to have that. Don't worry. It's all kind of interesting. But, what can you do? Namaste. Sakuragi. Sorry. But straight up wrestling match. I mean, that's what it seems like. But I don't know. It's all very interesting, guys. But you know what? One thing, though, when it comes to, I don't know if you guys have noticed. Okay. I don't know if you guys have noticed that ever now that we've seen the Godzilla versus Kong trailer, what's the joke? What's the joke that has, I guess, come back around? What's the joke that has come back around that just, you're like, really? Did that joke again? You have a movie that's Godzilla versus Kong. You're going to make that joke? So I'm just going to throw this little sketch up right now. Oh my God. Wow. Now that was a trailer. Oh man. Whew. All right. Well, now I got to tweet about it. Gotta come up with something good. Something that's gonna get a lot of engagement. Somehow I gotta compare it to Batman v Superman.
Why did you say that name?
Okay. So, does Godzilla yell out Mothra at the end of the fight? All right, now put a holding back giggle type of gif, and there we go. Oh man, that was a good one. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you, fuckhead. Down here. People have been making the Mothra joke for like the last 4 years. They went hard, early on when production was beginning, and now all of a sudden people are saying the Mothra joke again. So your tweet is unoriginal, uninspired, and you should probably deactivate your account. Maybe fall onto a knife. I'm still not going to delete it. No. I'm going to keep it up there and, whatever. And when the Snyder bros come after me, well, I'm just going to reveal how much of a cult it actually is. That sounds about right. So, yeah, because sadly, some people were tweeting out that joke. Yeah, you guys saw it too, the Save Mothra or whatever the hell, and everything like that. It was kind of like, like, really? Like, we've heard this joke for the last 3 years, 4 years, something like that. And it was just like, do these people, like, are they that ignorant or they think they're that creative? What the hell? It was just kind of like, okay, whatever floats your boat right there. So there you go. That's what I got to say about that. All right. I just wish that video of me would just pop up anytime they tweeted that stupid joke. And, maybe it would make a difference, just refrain from thinking that was something, original. And oh my God, we heard the Mothra joke. Oh,
Other breaking news. Water. Wet.
all right. Now moving on to Pinocchio news. What? Luke Evans to play the coachman in Zemeckis' Pinocchio. So, like I said, it was a slow news day, but I guess they like Luke Evans playing bad guys in Disney movies, even though this is not technically a Disney movie, right? This is like more of like, this is Zemeckis and Tom Hanks doing their own kind of like offshoot thing. And Tom Hanks, of course, is playing Geppetto. And so it was just pretty much that. Some casting news. This is going straight to Netflix, right? Man, I meant to open up I should have fully dug in. Oh, it's Disney Plus. Is Disney? No. Let's see. Yeah, Coachman and Disney's live action. So it is a live action retelling. It's going to be on it's going to be on Disney Plus. So there you go. Apparently, they just like Luke Evans playing these bad guys in Disney movies. So there you go. Yeah, you didn't know there was a Pinocchio there, John? Yeah. Hey, it could be good. It's Robert Zemeckis. I'll give it that. It's Tom Hanks. Fine. But so just kind of, something. It's casting news. It's interesting. What can you do? Luke Evans is playing Jonathan Coachman. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Joey. You got it. You figured it out right there. I don't know who that is because I'm not into wrestling, but I just thought I'd talk about it because, like I said, it was a little bit of a slow news day. It seems like Mondays just like can be pretty damn crazy, and then all of a sudden, like Tuesday and Wednesday, it's like, what can we talk about? So there you go, Luke Evans. Hey, long as he keeps getting work. I mean, he was part of the MonsterVerse. I guess they were trying to start off the MonsterVerse with the Untold, what Dracula Untold, and that didn't work. I didn't even see the movie. I probably should have. I heard it was decent, but there you go. Yeah. I know who's going to be Pinocchio. I hope not. You better not Chalamet, whatever the hell his name is. Anyways, all right. And then last thing I wanted to talk about was Robert Rodriguez to revamp Spy Kids franchise. What? All right. I mean, cool. I mean, it was a pretty successful franchise. So Robert Rodriguez is returning to relaunch a reimagined Spy Kids franchise at Sundance with a new film. So instead of getting Alita 2 or like some other awesome, like, maybe another chapter in El Mariachi or some kind of crazy action R-rated flick that Robert Rodriguez is, what he was, built his career on. He's going to do another Spy Kids and a revamping of Spy Kids. Now, I haven't seen all the Spy Kids. I think I've seen the first one and maybe the second one. They're not bad movies. But I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. I mean, when you hear about Robert Rodriguez, I mean, yeah, you want him to do something. I want him to go back to his roots. I want him to make like a Western type movie, a Mexican Western movie or something. And like I said, like an El Mariachi, a Desperado type of movie again. I want him to do that, one of those again before he starts diving into other stuff. Kind of like how when Guy Ritchie, he did King Arthur and then he did Aladdin. And then all of a sudden he went back to The Gentleman, which was a great movie. One of my favorite movies of last year, that was back to his roots, that British gangster type. So reinvent Sky. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, well, how do you reinvent it? I mean, how do you reinvent it though? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Only if it has Machete. Yeah. Make a crossover, put Machete in there. Yeah. I always forget about the Machete movies. Obviously that's totally like, I mean, you watch those movies, it's so over the top, but that's what's so great about it. So there you go. That's what Robert Rodriguez is definitely going to be doing and everything. Sasha Banks, happy birthday. Kevin Hart. Oh yeah. There's also, I guess Kevin Hart just got a role in the Borderlands movie. So Yeah, Kate Blanchett. Wow. That's an interesting combination. So we're gonna have some Kevin Hart in the Borderlands movie. So expect yelling. Expect a lot of yelling. He even admits that he yells a lot. I was just looking at the trending topics over here, and I forgot. Yeah, Kevin Hart, Borderlands movie. So for all you gamers out there that are looking forward to that movie, you get some Kevin Hart. Yes, Sasha Banks is hot. That's why I said happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Definitely. So Amber Heard, yeah, she's in Machete Kills, yeah. And I love the fact that Machete Kills had, what was the first one? The first Machete that had Charlie Sheen as Carlos Estevez. Carlos Estevez as the president of the United States. It's like, yeah, that's what his original name was. I totally like that. It was pretty funny. We need a Dark Souls movie. Let's see. Looking forward to Sonic 2. Yeah, I mean, long as Jim Carrey comes back, because Jim Carrey made that movie for me. When it came to Sonic 2, like I was like, okay, when it came to everything and the Sonic stuff, okay, cool. Some good effects and everything, and he looked fine after they redid him. But what really made the Sonic movie was Jim Carrey in my book. Anytime he was on screen, it was 90s Jim Carrey. So yeah, Half-Life movie, yeah. I'm sure it's all coming. The Metal Gear Solid movie, I think they're doing that, right? With Oscar Isaac. They're doing that, or are they doing a series? I don't know. I know. Yeah, Brad, I'm with you. I don't know when the fuck. Oh God, I don't know when the fuck. I don't know when they're gonna make. Well, God, it's because of Joey. He just totally threw me off the Spawn remake. I'm wondering about that, but damn you, Joey. Damn you, Joey, with your yeah. They're gonna replace the S with a 2. And every time I see that, I just fuck. Yeah, it's gross. Please, no. No.
Get the fuck out!
I hate it when they replace. It's so played out when they replace like a similar letter with a number. I'm sorry, just stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Okay, I think I was fed up with it when it was Fan 4 Stick. All right, I think we can all agree that. Ugh. It's just good. It's fucking gross, man. I hate that.
I will fuck you up!
All right, let's go to the Twitter questions now. Fancast. Let's go to the Twitter questions now. All right, let's go. Let's see. Where am I at here? There we go. Let's read them Twitter questions. I'm actually not. Yeah, last night it was like, man, I was going on and on and on, and it was like already like an hour in. Oop, what's going on here? All right, Fan 4 Stick sounds wrong. Yeah, I know it does sound very wrong. Very wrong. No, Jimmy, it was not a good name. It was not a good name, Jimmy. I'm sorry, not a good name. All right, Mr. Darren, would you say that all the hype surrounding the little things, Zack Snyder's Justice League and Godzilla vs. Kong, Kylar and Warner Media are the ones saving cinema? I would say they're doing a pretty good job at trying to save some cinema. And guess what, guys? You know what I get to watch tonight? And I'll do my first reaction review. I get to watch The Little Things. What? Yes. Oh, look at that. Yep. Got my screener today. So expect later tonight. I'll be posting my first reaction review of The Little Things, and then I'll do a full-on review. So can't wait to do that. I was excited. Got the screener today, and I'm like, cool. So after I'm done here, and after I make my meal, I'm gonna go ahead and watch that movie, and so hopefully it's gonna be fantastical. So, yeah, no, Liberty, it's not gonna be. No, don't. I hope they better not. Jeez. Yeah, I'll get an early review out. I'll do my full-on review. Yeah, I know. I sold my soul to well, you guys have heard that many times from all my haters, right? That I just I got bought out by Warner Brothers. I was pushing out I was anti-Snyder and pushing out the narrative that I wanted the Snyder Cut to never come out. And in order to do that, I get early access to all their movies. So, yeah, you guys have figured me out. What can I say? I was wondering, okay, Mr. Jordan, I was wondering with Zack Snyder's Justice League, in your mind, what do you think the movie has to do to be successful? Do you think it will have to have the same kind of mixed reactions that Man of Steel or BBS had? It's just got to, I mean, hopefully like the buzz on the internet just really is a lot better than some of the other stuff. I mean, like I said, there's going to be the haters. Some of those bloggers and critics already have their hate review already written, I'm sure. So, Edward, hey Dave, what are your thoughts about the AT&T Investor Day tomorrow? I saw something about it on Twitter, and I'm curious if they will announce upcoming films or release dates. I'm hoping for it. Really hoping for that. I mean, hopefully they just like fucking, bust a nut on all of our faces, just like Disney did. Just whip it out and just let it, this is what's, dare I say, coming on the stream. All right, Grayson. I know Zach said he'll be doing a traditional press junket for Zack Snyder Justice League, but do you think he'll deny certain companies access? Collider? He should. I think he should. And hopefully if they do, it won't be Mr. Frosty. It won't be Paleface. He is really frosty, isn't he? He lives up to the name. Bradley, what's up, Dave? What are your thoughts on the potential of the Crow remake? I personally think they shouldn't, but it would be interesting to see who they cast as Eric Draven. Have a good one, Dave. Well, there was supposed to be a remake with Jason Momoa, who was cast as the role. But I'm with you. I think the original is fantastic. I mean, that was when Brandon Lee was really coming out of his shell. I mean, rest in peace. That movie probably would have turned him into a pretty good A-lister action star right there, because I thought his act. I mean, when he all the stuff he did before was kind of cheesy, but The Crow was something unique and different. And that movie is fucking dark, and I love it. But yeah. There was supposed to be a remake with Jason Momoa, but that apparently got tossed out. I don't think it's happening anymore. I think they shelved it, from what I was gathering. Runak, what's your least favorite Zack Snyder movie? I have recently watched Watchmen Director's Cut, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I still haven't watched the damn Al movie. That'll probably end up being it. My least favorite. I hate doing this is because it makes it sound so negative, because I don't technically have a least favorite. I like other ones more. And, I mean, if I had to choose like the one that if you were going to give me his box set of all his movies, and if I were to watch them like in order of like, the ones I loved the most to the ones that I wouldn't watch, maybe Dawn of the Dead would probably be the least, I guess you say, but it's still a fantastic zombie movie. So cancel. Yeah. See, it'd be funny if they why do you want me to block Jose? Come on. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Yeah. With Dolph Lundgren. Brandon Lee. Yeah, that was a good one. Cheesy. Andrew. So Zack Snyder said Cyborg will be the heart of the film. How long do you think Victor Stone flashback story will be? Do you think it could be 30 minutes or to maybe an hour? I don't think it'll be that long. I think it'll be probably like flashbacks throughout. I would say flashbacks throughout. Like it won't be one big chunk. Maybe, I don't know. But maybe they'll have like, Yeah, I know. I'm not going to get rid of Jose. What are you talking about? He's my buddy. Would never do that. Anthony. We know that we're gonna be getting Uke's ass in the history lesson, but what about Darkseid? What scenes do you think he will get? Well, we saw the storyboard, so there'll be partially that, which what Cyborg sees, kind of like a nightmare thing, and then we will also see at the very end. We already know that too. We saw the whole league looking up. They're going to be looking through a boom tube, and they're going to see Darkseid again. So it seems to be it. Maybe there's more. Hopefully there is. Steve-O, have you watched the HBO Max series Warrior? The show is lit. No, I've heard it's good. I'm going to have to check it out. So thank you for reminding me. I keep hearing about that. So let's go. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That black suit. Gotta love it. Gotta freaking love it. It's true, Dave. The gingers don't have souls. I remember that episode. Funny. Kevin. Will you ever get any of the cast of Titans into your vodka stream? I would love to. I would love to get the cast of Titans. Somebody get Minka Kelly. Man, it was difficult, like not awing at Kelly Who on Friday, because that woman's so gorgeous. But man, can you imagine Minka Kelly on there? I'd probably just like wouldn't even know what to fucking say. I'd just be like, yeah. But no, I would love that. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can make something happen. Josh. Is it Josh or Josu? Whatever. I think that's how you say it. I'm Black Superman. Yeah. Dave, I have been watching your videos ever since BBS. As a fan, how does it feel to come this far and getting to know Zack? It's crazy. It's surreal. The fact that when I really was like hitting my channel hard was when BBS was announced and I was covering everything about BBS like crazy. And then, of course, leading into Justice League and all that craziness. And now it's like, I mean, literally, yeah. It's crazy that he's been on the stream 3 times now. It's crazy. So crazy. Pretty surreal. Definitely wanted to definitely definitely yes.
It no longer.
Look at that.
I am small. But it's becoming increasingly obvious.
Awesome.
I can deny it no longer. I am small. But it's becoming
It's pretty good. Definitely want to get those. Must collect them all. Mr. Matthew, anything new on the Ayer cut? Grace said on her live stream that as of now, she doesn't think it'll happen. Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. I haven't. I mean, hopefully something will happen. I'm just wondering if there's a conflict with a new Suicide Squad, which I think there probably is behind the scenes. I don't know. It just seems like a no-brainer. But then again, they might be waiting to see what happens with Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I don't know. What is this, Dave? Have you heard of this joke? I think it's an original. Yeah. Why'd you say that name? Yeah, save Mothra. Mothra. So stupid. Oh man, so dumb. Rod, right now, today, do you think there's a strong chance Snyder comes back to do Zack Snyder? I mean, I guess it's all just, we'll see. I mean, he's kind of coy about it. He's kind of just like, hey, I'm busy, but we'll see what happens. You know, I think it just depends on how well it does. I'm Team Kong, Wayne. Team Kong. That's right. Going with the guy with the hairy nipples. That's right. Look at these people sending the Funkos right there. Purple. I think he's purple. I dig it. Grayson. Snyder, didn't Snyder say BBS IMAX edition was coming out in January, or am I tripping? No, he didn't say January. He just said before. He mentioned like it was going to be before Zack Snyder's Justice League. So that's pretty much. So yeah, you're a little bit tripping just by a month. I was thinking February, but he hasn't mentioned anything. I think they're going to fully mention all that stuff soon. Do you think we'll get Justice League Dark series in 2022 from Mr. Garza? I don't know about that. Unless Abrams is doing like that crazy secretive shit, which I don't know how he could be doing that when it comes to an IP like Justice League Dark. Unless he's like filming it in secret, then maybe. But I don't think. I don't know. I don't know what they're really waiting on when it comes to that. I haven't heard really any JJ news when it comes to this stuff. So odds on Toby showing up in WandaVision. That'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, I would like that. That would be crazy if that happened. Just a crazy cameo like that. Rokan. Hey, Dave, you think we'll get more info on the... Yes, I do. The remaster, yeah. I think maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Lane, Dave, I heard earlier that Zack shot a specific sequence he wasn't supposed to shoot, and he did it anyways. Badass move. And if yes, is it related to some red crosses in the sky? I don't think, no, because that would be... That's big time visual effects. That's probably like almost an entire VFX shot if that was going to be the case. I think I have an idea what it might be, and I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. So sorry, I'm not going to do that because yeah, I think I have an idea of what it was, what it is. But like I said, I don't want to spoil it. So. Don't worry. And if you, I get it. I'm going to get this response for even saying that.
You dick.
I know. I'm sorry. I just don't want to do that. I want to be that guy. I don't want to spoil stuff unless I'm told to like get it out there. So see what happens. Itchy foot. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much all the Twitter questions. Is it controversial? I don't know if it's like even would it be considered controversial? Maybe on their standards, I don't know. But if it's what I'm thinking, I don't think it's that. Zack did say his Justice League has. Yeah, it's true. It would be pretty cool if he injected some of that stuff. So What's going on there? Exava Death Witch. Team Cobra Kai. Hopefully you guys watch Cobra Kai. Kind of curious to see where it how it ended and where it goes from here. You kind of wonder, it's like, all right, are we going to start dipping into Karate Kid Part 3 now? What's going to happen with that? Kind of wonder about that, Obviously, there's there's hints of that could be happening for Cobra Kai, where we're going to start visiting some of the characters from Part 3. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Cobra Kai is great. Terry Silver. I mean, that's a thing. That's the next one, right? But there's just something kind of weird in this past season when they did the flashback for Kreese, and it was like, wait, wasn't there a character that looked like Terry Silver? Didn't he end up getting off? Off? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But maybe that wasn't him. I guess it was just kind of threw me off because it's like the guy looked like him, but then he ended up, I don't know. We'll see. Cobra Kai never dies. Yeah. Anyways, dipping deep in you. Yeah. No, they're not going to bring in Jaden Smith. Yeah, they're going to bring in that version. I wonder if they'll go as far as bringing Hilary Swank. Remember, there's a Karate Kid Part 4 with Hilary Swank. Mr. Miyagi trying to teach Hilary Swank what to do. And then you got to wonder what's going to be happening with that. I don't know. What's going on, Joshua Rhodes? How you doing, buddy? But we'll see what happens. But yes, the investor thing. What do you think will be teased? I hope they tease a lot of things. They need to show everything that's going to be happening on HBO Max. On HBO Max, that's what I'm thinking. We need Hilary Swank versus Amanda LaRusso. There you go. That'd be interesting. I don't think they'll go for that, but you never know. It could happen. It could happen. But anyways, guys, all right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Do you feel like you failed when you mentioned that? Yes, I feel like I failed, Garza. And I feel like I failed. Even though you took it, you went with it big time. I just was like, hey, let's ask Santa. Because I thought maybe that they were I was hearing that they were gonna hint at it or something when it came to Christmas. And yes, I feel sad that didn't happen. And now we're not hearing really anything about the Ayer cut, even though it just seems like a no-brainer. But it's okay. Whatever, Garza. This one, of course, is for you.
Blah, blah, blah. Fake. Fucking fucked.
That's for you, man. Yeah. But, of course, internally, I was thinking.
Don't do this to me. God
Man, Ryan Gosling could really just get to that high pitch. He just really gets high pitch, doesn't he? Jeez. Release the plumber cut. Yeah.
I will fuck you up!
All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate, of course, you clicking in and spending some time with me. And make sure you hit that thumbs up before you go. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Hit the join if you want to become a member of Film Junkie. Do so. Hit that join button. Do that. And then, of course, follow me in the sock meds down below, your Twitter, your Instagram. And, of course, there's a Facebook page, too, if you want to go ahead and like that. And then the Patreon is down there if you want to really help out the pirate ship. Every little bit helps, guys. Really appreciate everybody who is a patron. And like I said, I'll let you guys know if I secure this guest or if I get another one. I'll let you guys know early on. And then, yes, and then, of course, shirts down below, all that stuff. That's pretty much it. And as per usual, because, why not? It's simply because of what happened today. Even though everybody hates this guy, it's still funny.
And also, I'm excited to watch the Snyder cut because Joss Whedon sucks.
Everybody got that?
And what does Walter Hamada say?
Fuck!
That's right, cocksucker. All right, talk to you guys later.